My name is Alex Giffen, and my project will be creating the LED Christmas tree. As you can see here, this is my final project. Everything's working great. To start off, here's the schematics of everything, step-by-step instructions, and this is everything when you open the box as soon as you start. And here we have all of our circuit boards, as you can see over here. We have some capacitors for over here, nothing too crazy so far. Also, we have some resistors over on the right. The four separated ones are all different, while the four connected ones are the same. We also have a bunch of LED lights, a lot of extra red ones in case you want to make it look however you want. You can also see that the ends are a lot closer than the ones that we worked with before. Down here we have a whole bunch of transistors that we're going to be putting into the Christmas tree as well. And over here on the right we have our jumper cables as well as the springs that will connect to our 9-volt battery then. So here's our first resistor. You can see to help hold it on, I pulled it out to the sides. And then here's the first solder. You can see staying in the circles for the most part. Again, sides are still pulled out for now until we make sure the connections are good. This now is after all the resistors have been put on. Again, you can see all the ends are now cut off, and on the second board as well, all four resistors and ends cut off. So now it's time for the capacitors. They'll go into this hole here. Again, we want to make sure the positive and negative connections are correct. We can see on the side over here that the negative side is where the gray part is. Just slip it in there, and then we'll have to solder after it's inserted. This is how our tree is coming along now. As you can see, two capacitors on this one, and on the other board as well, we got the two capacitors done on this. Now it's time for our transistors. We're going to be going right here into this three-pronged hole. It'll have a ground, a negative, and a positive end, so we need to make sure it's going in correctly. It's going to go where the flat parts are connected, and they'll just slide right in there. They do need to be bent so that it can go in correctly. The prongs are normally flat on there, but once it's in, it should stay in pretty good. Once more, our transistors are done along with our capacitors and resistors now on both boards. You can take a look. See that they're good. And now it's time to move on to our biggest part. It's going to be the LED lights. So again, make sure that they go into the right hole. Positive is going to be the bigger side and negative will be the smaller side. It'll slip right in there, and just like the resistors, we'll pull out the sides then. Here you can see all of our LEDs are done on both trees. I tried to mix it up a little bit. As you can see, the first time I tried it out, it didn't quite work. So I had to test out which connections were failing. This is just an example of what I did. I got my multimeter, put it down on the ohms, and was testing it out to see where it would be, making sure that all my connections worked. Now I did cut out the audio here so you won't actually hear the beep, but we did end up finding the problem. It was a connection between the two boards. And again, here's our final product. You can see all the lights are flashing all together, unified, and all connections are good.